Libra, Libra, Libra. Welcome to the Starseed Geek channel. This is your love message for the ending of May 2023. Okay. Now, this is a general reading, so please feel free to love what you like and leave what you don't. And you can always like, comment, and subscribe and help build this channel so that I can be here for you when you need someone to talk to you about love, okay, and tarot and crystal healing and things like that. Okay, we're going to shuffle this card one more time, then we're going to cut the deck and find out what love has in store for you. All right, Libra? Okay. Now, if you're a ascendant, Libra assistant, Libra ascendant, then you have Cancer in your 10th house, which means your career might be booming, booming, booming. Okay? So just feel free to love what you love in your career and everything. But right now, we're just going to talk about what's going on inside you. On the bottom of the deck, okay, it says, do not be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Let's who are we kidding? Okay? Libra will cut you off just like that's it. You don't love me, I don't love you either. All right? So that's a good Libra right there. I don't really think you have too much to worry about that. But the last thing you want is someone who doesn't want you in your life. This is the original, this is the energy we're going with. It's going forward this way, and this is the energy you're coming from right now, okay? This is the energy that's taking action in your life. This is how you feel about it. This is what you think about it, and this is how it's showing in reality, okay? These are all of the categories of your life that are going to get you into the right place at the right time for the right reasons and on the right course. And that's what we're doing today. Libra, are you ready? Okay, so remember, the energy is all about don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Okay, sometimes silence is noisy, Libra. We know this. So just know that. Just pay attention to the silence sometimes. Sometimes that's like a silent goodbye or slow departure. All right? So let's get started. Okay, it says when you meet the soulmate, you feel calm, there's no anxiety, and no agitation. All right? And when it comes to soulmate, when it comes really to love, even in friendships, okay, you don't have all the friction, okay? You want to watch out for the Me Too's, you want to watch out for the love bombers and things like that. But remember, like, there's none of that second guessing. It's kismet. It's like you ran into this person or you met this person organically and they just turned out to be the one. The best love is the ones that you weren't actually trying to meet someone. It just kind of like fell into your lap. All right? So keep that in mind, Libra. And then look. Harmony, your word, Libra. Harmony is but pure love. For love is complete agreement. So that's pretty much what we were just saying. It's like you have to realize that you deserve love. First off, you deserve to be loved by authentic love, someone who genuinely cares about your well-being inside and out, who gets your sense of humor, gets your mindset, okay, gets that you're not the person who really likes to argue a lot. However, if they want to argue, they're choosing a different side of you, and that's what you have to give them sometimes. You want the complete agreement, but sometimes that complete agreement is something that it's rare find. It's a rare find. So enjoy the one you're with, or enjoy being with yourself, so that you can get to that find. All right, and you're coming from, all right. Peace comes from within, and do not seek it throughout the world. Okay, so you're coming from a place where you found your own inner peace. Okay, you found your own inner peace. Then you're going forward to meet, maybe to know you found the peace enough to know that when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, There won't be any anxiety or agitation. And it won't seem like an audition either. I might want to add that in there. It won't seem like an audition. So you're going forward knowing that harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. Okay? You're wiser with love right now. You're realizing that love is more so what you think of love and how you feel about love than trying to please someone to make them love you. Love is not, I'm going to make them love me, okay? Love is, they love me naturally. They get this part of me that is lovable, okay? That's what you want to do. So the actions you want to go forward in and how you see things is letting go of your worries so that you can receive the universal, the abundance of this universe, okay? Letting go of whoever, whatever, cut the cord. Cut the cord to the past, okay? Let go so that you can receive that which you love, okay? Like I said, Venus right now is in your 10th house, so it's more so, it might be the love of a great career that you're looking for or a great reputation, okay? It might be that right now. Let go of the past. If people have said things about you, maybe you're not a great lover. Maybe you're not a great conversationalist. Maybe you're not their kind of intellectual. Let that go. Let that go. That's just what other people thought of you. How are you feeling right now? Like following your desires and manifesting the heck out of your life. There you go. That's a Libra right there. Manifest your desires by following your heart, okay? Follow your heart. A lot of times when you're looking for love out there, that's when you do not attract it. Okay, when you're out there and you're doing your thing and you're like, okay, I got my thing back, I'm whipping it out there, I'm doing that, you might be singing, you might be doing interior design, you might be, reading a book, doing something that you love to do. Once you get into that point and then you meet someone, okay, they're meeting you in your element. That's the way you want to meet people, organically. Meet people in your element, all right? And then keep on your mind to try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud, all right? So that means typically, Libra, it doesn't matter. You're always a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Okay, it's when you try to spread yourself so thin, okay, that you overextend yourself. So maybe it's that you want to find that one person who you can kick it with. Find that one person who you can vibe with, who vibes with you, and become that one-on-one. Because Libras are better one-on-one than they are with 3s and 4s and 5s, okay? So sometimes you might want to make that point to yourself, Libra, that you're better one-on-one. Okay, and then this way it's going to show up in the way that you are on your way to meeting your true love, you see? Okay, you want to be on that way, but you have to allow yourself to take the action. So release your worries and receive it in, and know that the other half of you is something that's going to make you feel more balanced, okay? That's where it's going to be like. The actions that you'll be taking and the way you'll see it is you'll notice that you feel like there's a completion, that there's a connection that created a completion, okay? That's what's going to bring things into action. And remember, souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So let me read this. In your actions and how you see things going, it's all about you releasing all of your worries. Let them dissolve. Let all of your worries be dissolved so that you can receive the abundance of love that this universe has for you. Okay, with this one, it's all about letting you know that, you know what, if you feel like you're split in half, that other half is what you're looking for, that other half of you. Okay, so that doesn't mean like they're so opposite to you that that's what's going to attract you. You're going to find someone who is like attracts like. If you get 2 cups of water and you pour them into 1/3 cup, it's going to mesh together. But if you're opposites and everything, okay, because sometimes we try to make too much work. We try to make too much work, and that's where we mess up, because we don't want to accept that they may not be the one. You cannot mix oil and water. It's always going to separate, okay? And Libras are about bondings and bringing connections together. So when you're looking, when you're being over ambitious in a relationship, that's where you're going into the deficit. Okay, so remember that you want to, when you get to that level of maturity, you're going to remember that souls that belong together will always find their way back together. Okay, that's where you want to know. That's what's going to attract the ones that belong together. Okay, and then with your feelings, following your desires as you're manifesting the things in your life. Okay, remember everything you need, your courage, your strength, your compassion, and your love, it's already inside you. Okay, your ruling planet is Venus. So the last thing you're incapable of doing is loving. You're highly capable of loving. But with Libras have a tendency to love everyone. So your partner may feel as though that you're loving frivolously, and that you're giving a part of the part that they love about you to someone else. Okay, and then they're like, well, wait a minute, do you really love me when you're saying that? All right, so you might want to see it that way. Sometimes Libras, I'm a Libra sun, so sometimes we can be so kind to people, but we don't realize that we're giving gold to people who really just don't deserve it. And sometimes people, they're not ready for it. They may not deserve it. And who are you to be loving them so much when you have someone right there? Whether it's a friend or a romance, sometimes you have to wait a minute, hold on. I'm being that Libra. I'm over Libraing myself, because Libras can over love, all right? Because you feel like everybody deserves love. It's just because you have Venus as your ruling planet, okay? So never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. Exactly what I was just saying. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, okay? Give yourself the opportunity to feel this person who's coming into your life or who's in your life right now. Give yourself to feel it, sensory, okay? Sense it. What is it that's making me make a decision in a relationship to continue, to hold on to that commitment when it's really just a temporary feeling? With Libra, we have a tendency to agree really fast, and we can come off as being a yes man or a yes woman and everything like that. But it's time for you to sharpen your sword and love in your mind and your heart to feel good, okay? You have to connect it. Not everyone is worthy, okay? And you deserve the best. You have to be more discerning with that. So then you guard your feelings, but you're also allowing your feelings to be real and genuine as you let them flow, okay? So now keep in your mind to try to be that rainbow, yes, in someone else's cloud, but remember that the hottest love has the coldest ends. Okay, so sometimes you might run into that person that really sparks your joy and everything, but you want to go ahead and give it a thought first. Give it a thought. What is it about it that this person does? How do they really make me feel, and why do they make me? Why is it them that makes me feel it, and why didn't I feel it before? These are the things that you do to prepare for real relationships, because Libra is about relationships, okay? And remember, life is an art, so paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance, okay? Libras have an electromagnetic force for people who love it when we're in this like artistic expression of the way we do things. It's different. Libra is the only inanimate sign, meaning it's not an animal or a person. It's a scale, it's a weight, okay? So we're naturally unique, okay? You have to know that you're unique. So when someone is going at you with how unique you are, it can make you go, woo, they really get me. Do you see what I mean? But you are unique everywhere you go. So you want to keep in mind that life is an art, okay? And it's all in how you balance it all together, Libra. It's all in how you balance it together. And you're on your way to finding true love, okay? So fall in love when you're ready, not when you're lonely, okay? This is how it's showing up. They're letting you know you're on your way, okay, to meeting your true love, okay? If that's true, okay, and more likely it is, Okay, you want to make sure that you are falling in love when you're ready, not when you're lonely. Okay, you want to fall in love when you're ready. Okay, that's where I was saying right here in your mind, you want to ask yourself, okay, because sometimes, it can be that instantaneous connection, but you want to ask yourself, maybe when you have your own time, you know what I mean, you want to say, wait a minute, what is it about them? I know that there's a hot connection, I just love this connection, but you want to ask yourself, what is it about this, what is it that they make me feel? When was the first time I ever felt that way? Okay, what memory can I connect to that? And then how does it go forward? Okay, so that way you're not gaslighting yourself and then saying things like yes so fast, which is a Libraism. Okay, so now on the end, you're on. Remember, at every relationship, whether it's a lasting relationship, a friendship, or an intimate relationship, remember, if it comes to an end, in the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. That is so important for a Libra, because a Libra will continue to just because you don't want to end something or you don't want to argue, you'll continue to be better to them than you are to yourself. And really that's when you want to make sure that you're asking the right questions to people. Okay? Be polite to yourself. Okay? Ask yourself questions and then ask them the same questions. Okay, ask yourself, okay, I wonder what it is about this person, why do they do a certain thing, and then you ask yourself, do I like that? Is that going to work for me? How long would that work for me? Everybody has their own idiosyncrasies, okay? And then if it doesn't add up, you have to know in the end you tried, because Libras are always prone to giving their best and doing their best when it comes to trying to prove and make somebody right, but you have to use your own judgment, your discernment, you have to use that. Let's see what the angels are already talking. What do they want you to know? Ease and grace. This came up with Aries, okay? I think that was Aries. Ease and grace. Make sure that you're taking everything with ease, and the grace will come into your life, okay? Take it easy. Take it easy. Do not, another thing Libras do, we'll go for that relationship really fast. Slow down and count on the ease and grace of the universe making everything right for you. Okay? Slow down. Don't be so easy to obtain. Okay? Okay, you have to allow people to that time period. Okay? Allow people to have that time period to get to know you first, okay? Because Libras, we have two sides. There's that side that's more like a sharp sword, and there's always that side that's super truthful, okay? So we have a tendency to meet people, and we're more truthful with them than they are with us. And that's why you have to ask more questions, so you're not bamboozled at the end, okay? That's why the energy started out with don't be afraid of losing someone who really doesn't want you, but that's also not be afraid of someone who really isn't right for you, right? And then use your forgiveness and understanding, and that starts from within yourself. Forgiveness and understanding is starting with yourself. Why? Because in order to forgive, you must atone. Atone is like taking responsibility, knowing what role you played in the whole situation. That way you forgive yourself. You're like, oh, I just learned. I realized I'm doing that thing that I do. And so now I have to realize, okay, that I do that. Maybe 4 relationships, in the past pointed that out to you and you were like, no, I don't. And then so you keep trying to prove that you don't, but you do. And then you realize, wait a minute, let me just go ahead and see that that's not working for me, and then atone for my own mistakes instead of pointing the finger and being mad about it. That's how you mature in love. That's how you go forward, and that's how you heal, with forgiveness and understanding, okay? So that's where you want to be, in a place like that, okay? Because you want to find the right person. Maybe even if it's at the wrong time, you'll find the right person, okay? but it's better than finding the right person at the wrong the wrong person at the right time. Okay, so let's see what else we got for you. All right. We got compassion, composure. Okay, we got composure. Yeah, keep composure. Stay grounded. Okay, Libra, you're an air sign, so you want to make sure that you're grounded in your focus, grounded in your desires, grounded in your pace, so that you know what you're looking for. Okay, grounded meaning like you have a footing, you can be firm. Air is abundant, so it's more so it can go everywhere, anywhere, and it can fit in. Okay, that's what's good about a Libra. We can tune to the frequency of other people, but you want to be grounded and let people take you seriously. Okay, you want them to be able to take you seriously, not dramatically seriously, but just saying you want to be to where someone can take you seriously, you know. All right, and there you go. You can take charge and action. Then you can take charge and action, okay? Then you can take charge and actions. When it comes to you being grounded, okay, and having all of your composure together, like meaning if you're on the love search, if you're looking for some, even if it's friends, you want to have your composure. You don't want to be like, oh, me too. Oh, I like that too. You know what I mean? Because that's when you're gaslighting them, and then they're going to gaslight you, because everything is reciprocal. Okay, you want to tune to the frequency, use your ease and grace. Okay, forgive all of your past, go forward, be composed, have yourself together. Okay, maybe is it your career? Is it your finances? Is it your home life? Okay, have all that composed together. Have that in order. Okay, like I said, it's always better when you are an offer that someone can't refuse. That way, when you're walking around, you know you're looking good. You know you're feeling good. You are vibing right. That's what you want to be like. And then you can take charge and take action, okay? That way, they're getting the better parts of you. They're getting the part of you that says that you have everything it takes to be confident when you're looking for relationships, okay? Because people are attracted to confidence. They're not just attracted to someone who's good looks. Okay, there's beautiful people, there's intelligent people, but are you confident? All right, you want to think about it like that, okay? And then, let's get some good grounded healing. Now that we're up in the clouds with the angels, let's get you grounded. Let's see what kind of healing we can get, just in case we can hit one spot. Let's see, angels, tell me which crystals, tell me what message is coming through for the lovely Libras for the rest of May and beyond. All right, you guys. They might think you're already healed. They're not giving me one single card. Oh my goodness. Let me be patient here. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so you got chrysotile. Okay, so that means the animal kingdom. So that means either you can tune into your spirit animal, and people say, well, what do you mean spirit animal? Okay, this is what you want to do. Go around. First, start in your room. Look at patterns and look at where there might be animals on that pattern. Meaning, like, sometimes people, they get things because it's their favorite. Oh, I love panda bears or something like that. That's your spirit animal. There's something about that animal that you like. So you might want to study about their nature so you can see what you have in common with them. Sometimes it's an elephant. Sometimes it's a dolphin or anything like that. That's your spirit animal. Go into your bathroom. Look around to see what kind of animals you see. That's a good thing. Some people know their spirit animals, but you can have more than one, okay? Other than that, it could be time for you to get a pet. Now, You could go to the Humane Society and get a pet because they're just sitting in there waiting to be pet. They're waiting to go home. They're waiting for someone to save their life. So I definitely say that's a definite good place to go. It saves you money at the same time. You know that they've had their shots and everything like that. So that's where another thing. So that's going to bring out the compassion in your heart. I did say compassion earlier. So let's just see what else you got here. All right, you got Divine Temple right here, Source card. So that is the universe speaking to you, letting you know. Spend more time speaking to the Creator. Spend more time having conversation with the Creator, okay, for the universal wisdom to divine your spirit, to divine your soul. And that way you're going to be able to go forward with everything that you're going for, Libra. Okay, the divine wants to speak with you. That's probably what led you to this message. So take the time to just you know what I mean? Take the time to just take that time to you and to be with the one above, the one that all that is. You know, some people say it's the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the one, the all, the universe, all of this stuff. These are the things that you want to spend the time with. Okay, take at least 15 minutes a day. Take 15 minutes in the day to yourself. Okay, now that first time you take the 15 minutes, put it in your phone or put it on a timer so that you give it a dedicated 15 minutes. You might only be able to focus for 5 minutes, but give yourself that 15-minute window. Schedule it in your phone every day at a time that you can do it every day. And just spend the time with the one, the Almighty Creator of us all, the energy that we are. And that way you will be able to see yourself flourish from the inside, okay, with a greater power coming into you. It could be that you go and sit outside on the ground, because Libras really do need to have grounding in order to feel like, okay, I can do this now. All right, so there you go, Libra. I hope this all makes sense, and please like, comment, and subscribe so that we can grow this channel to far and wide. And thank you so much. See you next time. Bye, Libra.